Hello, friends, and welcome to your weekly meditation. So, as per usual, we're looking for that elongated spine. So, take your time with that. You don't have to rush into it and then commit yourself to a position that you're not going to be able to sustain. Take a couple of minutes or beats or seconds or whatever you need, moments, we'll say. Find those buttocks bones rooting down, trying to stack the spine, right? Hopefully there's a place where those bones stack so we use less muscular contraction to hold it. And then, of course, letting go of any muscular contraction we do not need. And often that comes in the form of tension, right? We just tend to be a little tense. The muscles shorten a bit as they contract. And if we can release that tension, we start to move the muscles back to their natural length. I often start us with the musculoskeletal system because it is tangible and the most accessible, right? It's gross, we call it, as in big and tangible. And then we start to fine tune. So check into the breath. Notice the breath. That could be as simple as observing what moves when, noticing the temperature change at the base of the nostrils. Noticing if the inhale or the exhale are longer or are they of equal length. And bring the awareness into that energetic body. And again, I think the simplest approach to the energetic body is you feel like you've got quite a bit of energy. You have a pretty regular amount, or you feel like you don't have any today, or any shade of gray within that, of course. But you can even play with, does that energy feel like it's of a lighter quality or a heavier quality? Is it sharp or soft? And you don't have to analyze it and attribute it, this is why it's happening, right? You can just notice where it's at. And let's bring our awareness to any emotions we might have coming up or present with us. You don't have to go on an excavational dig and find them. And when they study emotions, many different people who have studied them, people come up with happy, sad, and angry. And that's a good place to start. But right, we can fine tune that. There are many, many, many different emotions. That can be under each of those umbrellas or even other. Right? Don't judge the emotion. Don't judge yourself for having the emotion present. Simply notice the emotion. You can breathe into it if it's an uncomfortable one. Sit with it. And remember that everything changes. And bring your awareness into that mental body, so to speak. Is it sharp, hot, cold, heavy, light? You can give those same qualities, right, to where you are mentally. Focused, unfocused. Most focused only on one thing, or multiple things happening at once. And then just let all of that keep on moving in the background, so to speak. We're going to do run your energy, which is a visualization. So I want you to imagine that you have a cord that runs out of your tailbone all the way down somewhere to the center of the earth or thereabouts, right? It's your visualization. And it has an extension cord kind of quality on the end of it. There's a little plug-in. So you're going to go ahead and plug that in somewhere in your earth. And it's right next to a toggle switch. So I want you to go ahead and turn that toggle switch down. And as you do, all of the energy is going to run from your body all the way down into that cord going down to the center of the earth. So from the crown of the head through the face, throat, neck, shoulders. Let's gather it up from the fingers through the hands, all the way up the arms to the shoulders, and then keep on letting that energy drain down through the torso, all the way down to the torso till you get to the pubic and the tailbone. And then we got to gather that up from the toes and the feet and the legs, right? Until your entire being, all of the energy that was in it before, visualize that it has gone down this cord, down to the center of the earth, to Mama Gaia's compost pile. And then when you feel like you're complete, you're going to put that toggle switch right back to the middle, to the off position for a moment. And then there's this beautiful hummus that Mama Gaia has. And so now we're going to pull from that hummus, that new energy, right? We're going to turn the toggle switch up and imagine that that new energy, that vibrant radiant energy, starts to come up that cord into the tailbone. And just with the effects of gravity, I imagine it would first go down into the toes and the feet, the ankles and the legs, and go all the way up. And that makes it up to the tailbone, and then it continues up the back spine, just above the tailbone. And then just pause there with that earth energy. Now we're going to bring in some of that cosmic energy, that lighter quality, higher vibrational energy from above. Right? So let that come in through the crown of the head. Let it move down the back of the spine until it comes right down by that tailbone again, where those two energies meet. And let them mix into your perfect amount of energy of what you need today. And if you don't know what that is, and it sounds kind of complex, right? Know that intuitively your body would know what mixture you need, right? Let those two energies mix into your perfect combination, and let that go ahead and start to come up and fill up through the spine and the belly and the torso, all the way up. And that new energy, that combined energy, will go all the way down to the fingers and the hands, wrists, arms, up to the shoulders, until it moves all the way up through your neck and your head and fills you up. And then you might even imagine that that energy, right, We've got that energy coming up from Mama Earth, that heavier, dense, stable, right? And these are not bad qualities. These can be really great qualities. We just don't want them in excess. Up through that cord, filling up the lower part of our body, we've got that light, spacey ether energy coming in from above us. The two mix and fill us up. And maybe that even moves from the crown of your head and starts to fountain out around you. My scientific people, your electromagnetic field is about 18 inches, they say, away from the body. I like to envision that I have an arm's length of an aura all around me, up, above, below, to the sides, in front, behind. And it's filling with this new prana, this vital life force. And just notice your energy now, that energy body. I mean, you can look at your whole body holistically if you're ready for that, by all means. Otherwise, just simply start with that energetic body and see if just in doing that visualization, anything has shifted for you. I always think of the run your energy meditation as kind of like a reset button on the electronic device. And then as we sit in stillness for a few minutes here, you have the option of just continuing to run your energy and doing that visualization, or you can come to the present moment of the sensations of the body, the breath, the sounds around you, or the symphony of now. And of course, when the mind meanders, no worries, just notice it. Maybe celebrate that you noticed and redirect it back to whatever you're working with. And let's meet by bringing our awareness back to our breath. One more time, and this time notice your holistic body, right? So in the beginning, we broke down a bunch of different component parts. I'm sure there are more than what I named off. So now just notice your body as a whole. And go ahead and bring those hands together in front of your chest. Inhale. And exhale, bow your head in towards your hands and just taking a moment of gratitude for what a beautiful way, right, to just give yourself that attention maybe you crave. I think we seek that from other people. And I don't know, the deeper I go into my meditation practice, the more I realize this is a place I can give it to myself and find it for myself. Namaste, friends.